The City of Brownsville opens fiscal year 2025 with an adopted $133.2 million budget. The new budget supports investments on public safety, infrastructure, community services, and city employees. The new fiscal year budget has $17 million in funding to improve major roads across Brownsville. And the Brownsville Public Library main branch celebrates a milestone of service. Your BTV News begins right now. Good day, Brownsville. I'm Marcy Martinez. Welcome to this edition of Brownsville TV News. We are coming to you from the CMD complex in downtown Brownsville. So glad to have you with us. Fiscal year 2025 opens with a $133.2 million budget. It provides support for the day-to-day operations of the city and services provided to the community. It's our top story. Brownsville TV News reporter Jennifer Galvan leads us off.
The City of Brownsville Commission recently adopted a $133.2 million budget for the fiscal year 2025, ensuring continued delivery of essential services and responsible financial management. The budget presented by City Manager Helen Ramirez marks the fourth consecutive year of tax reductions, with a current property tax rate of 0.603504. City officials highlight this balanced budget as a key to further improving the quality of life for residents while maintaining a commitment to critical investments in infrastructure and public safety.
We're really excited about this year's budget going forward. We think it's going to make a difference for the people of Brownsville, our employees, and we're really proud of the commission and the leadership they've shown in giving us direction and helping develop this vision.
With an emphasis on fiscal responsibility, the city's budget includes over $95 million for capital improvement projects. These range from streets and drainage improvements, which will see $17.2 million allocated to public safety infrastructure, parks, technology, and downtown revitalization projects. Another key priority in the budget are city employees. The City Commission approved a 3% cost of living adjustment for employees and an increase in the minimum wage from $10.97 to $13 per hour. Additionally, employees with a minimum of 7 years of service received compression adjustments, recognizing their dedication to the City of Brownsville.
Our One City vision includes people, purpose, and projects, and people come first. We're a very people-oriented business. When you call the police department, you expect somebody to show up. When you call the fire department, people have to show up. We have people that work at our library, and so it's very important for us to make sure that we're competitive in terms of our compensation and our benefits.
The city's fiscal year will run from October 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2025. Through this balanced budget, Brownsville reaffirms its commitment to create a vibrant, safe, and thriving community for all its residents. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Jennifer Galvan.
The Efficient City's financial management contributed to the recent assignment of the city achieving a double A3 rating from Moody's Ratings. This means the city has a healthy credit score or financial position with cash and reserves. The city's multi-year capital improvement plan continues into fiscal year 2025. There are major projects in the plan that will improve driving conditions across the city. One of the most anticipated reconstruction projects is that of Old Highway 77 in North Brownsville. Brownsville TV News reporter Laura B. Martinez has this report.
The complete reconstruction of Old Highway 77 will begin sometime in October, making traveling on the roadway much smoother. And to kick off this long-awaited project, a ribbon-cutting and groundbreaking ceremony will be held on October 15th at the corner of Old Highway 77 and Morrison Road. The two-year project will include sidewalks, gutters, and new storm sewers.
We're going to redo everything, the new pavement, new utilities, new storm sewers. We're adding curb and gutter. We're also adding a 10-foot wide shared use path on the east side of the road and a 5-foot sidewalk on the west side of the road.
This work will be done in phases.
First off is going to be utility work, which is water and sewer, and then we'll go in with the storm sewer, and then we'll do the street work.
This is the first time Old Highway 77 will undergo a complete makeover. The only other work done on the street is routine pothole maintenance. The total project cost is about $13 million. Other major roadways also scheduled to undergo a complete reconstruction includes Old Alice Road and 14th Street.
That means we're redoing everything from the base up, removing all the existing and just everything brand new, new base, new asphalt, new curbs and gutter, and then adding sidewalk and a shared use path.
14th Street will be worked on in 2025 and Old Alice Road in 2026. When the work begins, Lastra reminds motorists to be mindful of the workers and traffic signs alerting them to the work.
We do ask you to be patient with us. It is going to be an inconvenient for a while, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a brand new road and no more bumps and no more issues with that. So that's our goal here.
For Brownsville TV News, I'm Laura B. Martinez.
To keep up to date with road projects across the city, scan the QR code on your screen. The city, the Gladys Porter Zoo, and the Brownsville Independent School District move forward with a project that will enhance the future of the Gladys Porter Zoo as a world-class attraction. The move is allowing for the relocation of BISD's Career and Technology Education program that could facilitate its expansion. Following a unanimous approval from both the BISD's Board of Trustees and the City Commission, the city has purchased the former Cummings Middle School campus and will use the property to extend to the zoo. The agreement now includes an amended and restated interlocal agreement, which includes a lease agreement and a real estate contract between the school district and the city. This strategic allegiance will create a synergy that benefits both educational and community goals.
I'm very pleased to announce that the city and the BISD have agreed to for the purchase of Cummings Middle School for the zoo expansion. So our Gladys Porter Zoo is, in my opinion, our number one asset as a community. We're so blessed to have a world-class zoo for our families and our residents and visitors to come and experience.
The project is expected to be supported by the city's Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation. The project is a collaboration that aims to further enhance educational opportunities for the community. The city takes a significant step to support the enhancement of the arts in our community. The City Commission recently approved a resolution to create the City of Brownsville Museo de Arte Transition Board. The city partnered with the Brownsville Museum of Fine Arts to guide its operations into financial success for the foreseeable future. The board will be focused on helping the museum better sustain itself.
The city has hired a museum consultant that is looking at all of the Brownsville museums in a holistic manner to see how we can do all of our program together so we're not overlapping services, but we're complementing one another.
The City Commission will serve as the temporary board of directors for the museum. Keeping with the Brownsville Museum, the local attraction sits at the heart of the Midi Cultural District. It is an attraction that complements the Gladys Porter Zoo, the Children's Museum of Brownsville, the Southern Pacific Linear Park, and the soon-to-be-completed Cannery Public Market. City elected officials are looking at several ways to ensure the Brownsville Museum of Fine Arts thrives. Here's Brownsville TV News reporter Roland Olvera with more.
In an instrumental move to enhance the local culture art scene in Brownsville, the City of Brownsville has partnered with the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art, signing a letter of intent to assist the museum during a transitional period. With this partnership, the museum not only aims to renovate its building, but it also seeks to introduce more spirited exhibits and immersive workshop programs, helping to create a natural, entertaining, and educational experience for both tourists and locals.
This new partnership with the City of Brownsville is going to allow to bring more and exciting exhibitions to the downtown, also to the city, but as well give us the opportunity to engage more with the community by providing more workshops, more educational programs, and different experiences for them to see here in the institution.
It is important to note that while the City of Brownsville is assisting the museum during this transitional period, It is not a permanent move. The city will be actively looking for an organization to acquire the Museum of Fine Art during this transitional period.
City is not permanently going to take over the Museum of Art. We are going to be putting together a request for interest and reach out to the community and see if we can find another organization with the experience and the skills to take on the Museum of Fine Arts. As part of the deal from the city, we will be taking on paying for major roof repairs as well as paying off their mortgage, their debt for the building. The building is already on city land, so it just kind of made sense for the city to be the organization that would help transition the change at the museum.
With the city support, the Brownsville of Fine Art has the opportunity to foster a hub of creative and cultural brilliance that can benefit local artists and enhance educational programs for years to come. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Roland Olvera.
City leaders say the Brownsville Museum of Fine Arts is a cornerstone of our city's cultural and educational offerings. Through the current partnership, the city is committed to supporting the museum's success in attracting both residents and visitors alike, while contributing significantly to our local tourism industry. City commissioners approved the creation of a youth advisory board at a recent commission meeting. The new board will empower the next generation of leaders and will give them a voice in shaping the city's future. The youth advisory board is open to high school students actively enrolled in the 11th or 12th grade. Participants must be in good standing at their respective public, private, charter, or study at home program and must be a student in Brownsville.
We hope to help them learn how to run a meeting, learn about what's going on at the city. We'd love for them to come up with some initiatives. They can weigh in and participate in other initiatives. We have our Parks Master Plan coming up, as well as our Downtown Master Plan. It would be great if that board would participate in those community engagement processes and give us their feedback and their input on what they want to see downtown look like in the next 10 years, what they want to see their parks look like, what kind of services they want to see offered.
The Youth Advisory Board allows high school students to become involved in the city's future and be a part of meaningful change in the community. Respective schools in Brownsville have submitted their nominations to the board. The Brownsville Public Library System has been a resource to hundreds of thousands of visitors throughout the years. The library main branch on Central Boulevard recently celebrated a major milestone, 3 decades in service to Brownsville and its surrounding communities. A closer look at this special city department from Brownsville TV news reporter Albert Guzman.
Whether you're a student, a working professional, or someone looking to explore new hobbies, the Brownsville Public Library System has something for everyone. The Brownsville Public Library System offers a variety of services, including books, digital resources, and programming for all ages to support learning and entertainment.
Of course, as a library, we do have our books, but we've gone ahead and expanded beyond that.
Patrons can access free Wi-Fi, computers, and online databases, or enjoy ebooks and audiobooks through the library's digital platforms. The library also hosts story times, arts and crafts, and educational workshops for younger visitors, sparking a love for learning early on.
We have a children's department, and they, of course, besides having the books and computers, they also have different programs, everything from kids' nights, which are a variety of craft nights, science experiments.
To expand their skills, teens and adults can also participate in creative writing workshops, book clubs, and resume building sessions.
Our adult services, we offer also a variety of programs. We have computer classes for them where they'll talk everything about the basics of a computer, but as well expand into, because nowadays a lot of people want to know, how do we log into social media? How do we use our iPhones? How do we use Word, Excel? So they're individualized, specialized classes that go on rotation.
The library can also help connect students with tutors through one of its online services.
And they're available to help you out in case you're out of school and you run into a complication where I can't figure it out. You can log in and talk to them as well over the computer.
With programs designed to serve every age group, the Brownsville Public Library System is dedicated to enriching the lives of all who walk through its doors. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Adalberto Guzman.
The Brownsville Public Library System has 2 locations you can visit. One, as you just heard, is the library main branch. That's on Central Boulevard. And the other is the library southmost branch. Both their addresses and main phone number are right there on your screen. To your health now. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. More than 360,000 people will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year. But there's hope. Early detection can mean the difference between life and death. Brownsville TV News reporter Deborah Rodriguez has your BTV Health Report.
In any point in time, you feel any pain, let me know.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time dedicated to raising awareness about breast cancer and supporting those affected by the disease. According to the American Cancer Society, 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. Breast cancer is common in women, but early detection dramatically improves survival rates. Health experts advise regular screenings, self-exams, and mammograms to catch it early. Dr. Clay Padgington, a radiologist at the Valley Baptist Medical Center in Brownsville, said although most breast cancer is silent, there are physical signs that women can look out for.
Nipple discharge, change in the shape of the breast, a palpable lump. But by far and large, most of the breast cancers that we find through screening.
There are several risk factors for developing, including family history and obesity.
There are other factors that have to do with women's hormonal cycles. A null parentous woman, which means somebody who has never had a child, it has a lot to do with the number of menstrual cycles that they have. The longer you have menstrual cycles, the greater your chances of developing breast cancer.
Padgington said there are several lifestyle changes a woman can make to reduce the risk of getting breast cancer, such as not drinking or drinking in moderation and making dietary changes.
If you have had a family member that's had it, certainly consider genetic testing or starting screening early, perhaps. And sedentary lifestyles, which is prevalent throughout the community and throughout the population, certainly being active as much is very helpful toward resolving that.
Women should start getting mammograms between the ages of 40 and 44 and get them done at least once a year. The mammograms take about 10 to 15 minutes. Patients usually receive the results in 24 to 48 hours. Local hospitals and clinics encourage women to schedule their annual mammograms, which are vital in early detection and treatment. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
According to health experts, early detection and support continue to increase the chances of survival. When caught in its earliest localized stages, the 5-year relative survival rate of breast cancer is 99%. In other news, the November election is weeks away. Early voting is set to run between Monday, October 21st and Friday, November 1st. We spoke to the Department of Elections Voter Registration, Cameron County office, and they say non-registered voters can register through October 7th for the general election. And it will be much easier to vote than in previous years. Here's why.
Well, we have a big change that's going to be happening on Election Day. In the past, you had to go to your individual precinct. So it was real specific which polling location you had to go to find your ballot. Now, it'll be like early voting, where you can go to any of the 67 Election Day locations and you'll find your ballot there. So if you're going to work or you're coming home from work and you know there's a polling location that's open on election night, you can just stop there and you'll actually find your ballot versus having to find a specific elementary or government building that you normally vote in.
Those who have not registered to vote can do so at the Cameron County Elections Office. Their address is on your screen. You can also register online at votetexas.gov or vote.gov. Community members come together to engage with Mayor John Cowan Jr. at his latest Coffee with the Mayor. The event featured conversation around topics such as the recent city purchase of Cummings Middle School from BISD, the city's partnership with the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art, lit fiber BTX, additional plans for the construction of bus shelters, and the upcoming reconstruction of Old Highway 77. Attendees acknowledged the informative sessions are beneficial to the public.
I think they are informative because not everybody goes or reads the paper or, watches the news on a regular basis. And so this is another way of learning.
During the Q&A portion of the event, residents initiated various topics of discussion, from the maintenance of city parks to ways to improve voter participation and how the city could support communities like Riverbend. Mayor Count addressed all comments there and will be meeting with the public for the next Coffee with the Mayor in District 4 on December 4th. Are you considering a new career? Your dream job could be just around the corner. The City of Brownsville and the Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation is hosting its 4th annual Careers and Coffee Expo. It's designed to connect job seekers with thousands of employment opportunities. Btv News reporter Monica Llanas has the story.
Brownsville's Careers and Coffee Expo is back, offering residents the chance to connect with top employers from across the region. The event, taking place on Wednesday, October 16, will feature over 2,000 job openings and an array of services to help job seekers land their next career move.
So this is a way that everyone that is having aspirational career growth or maybe changing their minds and looking for something new. So this is a great opportunity for everyone to know about other industries, to know about what is the open positions. So we have around 40 employers, and with different type of positions, can be frontline positions, office positions, admin positions, middle management, very technical positions, or very on the executive side as well.
The event at the Brownsville Event Center will include professional headshots, resume assistance, and interview coaching, all at no cost. Registration is free, and participants are encouraged to come dressed in business casual attire, ready to make the best first impression.
If you know someone that is looking for an opportunity, looking for a new job, looking for the new adventure in their lives, this is a great, great event so everyone can participate.
The City of Brownsville and the Greater Brownsville Incentives Corporation are proud partners of this community-focused event. To register for the Careers and Coffee Expo, visit btxcareersandcoffee.com. For BTV News, I'm Monica Llanas.
The public is invited to attend this job expo scheduled for Wednesday, October 16th. The information for that event is on your screen. In addition, should you need information on the job expo, please contact the City of Brownsville's Organizational Development and Human Resources Department at that number. Back at downtown, the Convention and Visitors Bureau has opened a Brownsville TX merchandise store, and you are invited to check it out. It is located at the CMDCVB complex at 1312 East Adams Street. The merchandise features t-shirts, tumblers, reusable handbags, mugs, caps, hats, hand sanitizers, and more. CVB collaborated with a local partner to bring their vision of Brownsville to life.
If you can see in the merch, it symbolizes Brownsville all the way, and it screams 956 all the way. So we were very excited to collaborate with them and come up with this amazing branding for the merch.
Prices for merchandise range anywhere from $1 to $30. The CMDCVB complex is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and closes for lunch from noon to 1. The city's 100 Days of Safety come to a close at the latest Ciclovia Art in Motion Special Edition. The safety campaign, which was spearheaded by several city departments, is aimed at educating and equipping residents with knowledge to keep themselves and the community safe. Throughout the summer, the city coordinated a variety of workshops. These featured topics such as bike and pedestrian safety, active shooter response training, self-defense classes, and a real-time crime safety software training for small businesses. These events gave residents an opportunity to have conversations on safety awareness.
We saw a lot of folks kind of come together and think and talk about the what ifs, right? And how they could prevent such things, or what would they do if they were in the midst of those situations, right? So it did bring up a lot of awareness.
The city will continue providing similar initiatives and workshops to bring safety awareness to the community. And finally, how would you like to go shopping for a good cause? The city's Communications and Marketing Department is hosting a $5 jewelry sale to benefit community education initiatives. The Masquerade sale features a variety of items that include jewelry, clothes, household essentials, and much more.
Yes, it's a one-day event, and it's at the Brownsville Event Center on October the 10th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're inviting everybody to come and support and be assured that all of the proceeds are going to be used for public wellness, public education, and community engagement events.
Bring your family, your friends, and invite your cousins too. Come shop for a cause at the Brownsville Event Center. The information for this worthy community event is on your screen. That is all our time for now. Thank you for the privilege of your time. I'm Marcy Martinez from all of us at the One City News Network. We'll see you next time.
One City! One City! One City! One City!